Thanks very much. How you guys going? So I'm going to talk a little bit today about something which people don't normally talk about, and that's how to grow once you've established your business. And in every business, there's, I guess, a healthy amount of resistance to change because you're removing the variability, you're becoming more reliable. But at the same time, what happens is your flexibility starts to decrease. You can't change as well, but you start getting really consistent results. And so every business really has this slow decay of relevance. Now, in a tech company, what happens is the code gets out of date, and the market needs start being different, and everyone's requests just pile up, and they're like, it's just not possible. We can't do that because we can't change the code. The code's fixed. The core is fixed. And what happens is that everyone's projects start taking forever. And you're constantly making workarounds, and so your business is basically you almost feel like it's not growing anymore. So how are you going to start that growth again? Now, the first thing you need to do is you need to obviously work on your mindset, and the mindset normally in a company is don't change what isn't broke. Right? That's how you become a good business, how you make reliable profits, reliable revenues. You don't change it, you just let it grow and incrementally improve it, right? But what happens is the market's going to change. And the fundamental thing is that your ability to change and your adaptation to change determines your growth. So some companies never change and they just die. So what I want to, this is probably one of those hashtag things, you're either growing or you're dying in business. There's nothing in between. And so what you want to try and do is obviously be a grower. Now let's look at an example. So take Borders books, right? Now Borders, they knew the internet was coming. They saw it a million miles away. And I bet you there was a meeting that went down a bit like this. There was a guy dressed a bit like me, with hair like this, came in and went, you know what we should do to the executive team? We should launch a website and sell books on the internet. And the exec sat around and went, listen, champ, I've been doing this for 20 years. Tell you what we're going to do. We're going to roll out another concept store. This time it's going to be closer to the railway station. And you know what we're going to do? We'll have more convenience, and we'll put a fancy checkout system so people can check out faster. And you know what I know? We're going to make more money. We'll let that internet thing go on for a bit. Let them prove it. And that's the kind of conversation that allowed Amazon to literally spring up and take out the bookstores right in front of their nose. They didn't fight the resistance to change. They just got eaten like a tasty gazelle in the savannah. They were just there, and Amazon just went, what are you doing? And just ate them. And they just went down. So what's instructive from that story? There's 3 things I want you to take from that. Number 1, I want you to focus on incremental growth of your core business. Right, so rolling out another store that was more convenient, that's good. It's incremental growth. It's good scale. The executive made a good call on that. It's a good decision. You're going to make more money. Number 2, innovate in your growth areas. Right, so the core business, the core bookstores, you probably couldn't have changed the checkout system because there was resistance to change. But in your growth stores, the new experiments, you could do that. And so that was the right place to do that. The reason for that is that in the main store, they were really, really scared. There's a lot of fear of change. You can't change the checkout system. So what you need to do is you need to fight the fear of loss. And you fight the fear of resistance to change in your business. So the third thing is, what you also need to do to grow is you need to invest in the big change. Now, the big change offers devastation. It also offers massive opportunity. And as Charles Darwin said when he was asked, who is the survivors of evolution? He said, the animals most likely to survive are those that adapt to change the best. So what I need you to do is you have to listen to that rebel inside your business. It's hard, and you need to protect his ideas, he or she's ideas, and you need to make space for them. And you also need to manage their mistakes. But if you do that, if you can hear that rebel inside your business, you just might see massive growth. So I wish everyone growing their business the best of luck and enjoy this evening. Thanks very much.
Thanks very much.